Hi, my name is Ann McNeill, and I am the Master Wealth Builder, helping you to build a stronger and better life and business. And I want to welcome you to another episode of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill as we talk about the persistence chapter. The persistence principle has given us an opportunity to focus on that which is required for having a desire. Your desire is fueled only by your persistence, especially if your desire is a burning desire. So, my goal today in this principle is to help you really integrate more and more the 13 principles of success by Napoleon Hill. And this is for a better quality of business and a quality of life. And the principle today, as we just continue to discuss this principle of persistence, the example we're sharing today is from Muhammad. And as I read these words directly from Napoleon Hill, I want you to think about what is it that you can do with a burning desire. As you make an impartial study, the way Napoleon Hill did, of the prophets and the philosophers, the miracle men, and the religious leaders of the past, you are drawn to the inevitable conclusion that persistence and the concentration of effort is so powerful, and definiteness of purpose were the major sources of their achievement. Consider, for example, the strange and fascinating story of Muhammad. Analyze his life. Compare him with men of achievement in this modern age of industry and finance, and observe how they each were outstanding only based upon their level of persistence. For example, you can take people that we know of, such as Andrew Carnegie, even Napoleon Hill himself. Yes, you can take people like Edison, Ford. How about Martin Luther King? How about Martin Luther? Any of these people, when you stop and think about the level of their persistence, they just would not quit on that which they believed. And if you keenly are interested in studying the strange power which gave the potency of their persistence, you can do the same for yourself. This brief review of this book by Thomas Surge in the Herald Tribune will provide a preview of what made Muhammad so successful in his quest. This is entitled The Last Prophet, and this is reviewed by Thomas Surge. Muhammad was a prophet, but he never performed a miracle. He was not a mystic. He had no formal schooling. He did not begin his mission until he was 40, when he announced that he was the messenger of God, bringing the word of the true religion. He was ridiculed and labeled as a lunatic. Now, I want to hold that thought for 1 second. Just imagine if you had an idea and you believed so very strongly that God had called you into this calling. Are you willing to persist with a spirit of excellence in spite of all that your family may say, in spite of all your friends may say, in spite of the fact that you may not be able to see how to put one foot in front of the other? Well, we're not asking you to do that. We're just asking you to have a desire for one thing that you are willing to give it all toward, that you are willing to go above and beyond the call of duty, that you are willing to create plans and strategies and surround yourself with people who you can call a mastermind group. But the point is, are you willing to do like Muhammad and so many people before and after him in having the persistence that is required to achieve your goal? Are you willing? Well, let's go back to the story of Muhammad. The children tripped him and the women threw filth at his feet. When he had been preaching for years, 10 years to be exact, he had absolutely nothing to show for it but banishment, poverty, and ridicule. Yet another 10 years had passed, and he was a dictator of all of Arabia, ruler of Mecca, and the head of the New World religion. What about you? What are you the head of as a result of constant persistence toward the one thing? You know, he didn't try one religion today and then another one the next day, or even every 10 years. He said, you know what, this is not working. Let me try something new. No, he persisted until he succeeded. And I think that would be a good place to stop here. We'll pick up the balance of his story because I really want you to think about what is it that you desire. It doesn't have to be religion, it doesn't have to be money, but it should be something that you are so passionate about that you're willing to give it all. You're willing to write it down. You're willing to put a date on it. You're willing to pull people together for that common goal, in that common direction, for that common purpose. Well, again, my desire is to encourage, inspire, and to uplift with these 13 principles of success espoused by Napoleon Hill with my Anne's wonderful words of wisdom and my McNeill factor insights on this philosophy. And if you are interested in having a greater quality in your life, you can connect with me on all the social media, but especially subscribe to my YouTube. Again, my name is Anne McNeill, and I am the Master Wealth Builder. And you can also go to my website at annmcneill.com to get additional information on how we can help you to have a better quality of life in every area of your life. And as always, I want to thank you for thinking and growing richer with me.